Have you ever wondered how you could watch every single race of the Pepsi Cup Series and have them all at your fingertips? Scroll down to the playlist tabs and then select the season playlist of your choosing and then select the race in which you wish to watch. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and enjoy all of the racing action here on the FireLynx Racing Network. Another week and another Pepsi Cup Series race here for you all. It's the MrCoffeeYT 400 here at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Welcome everyone in for today's Pepsi Cup Series event at the 1.5 mile long tri-oval shaped racetrack here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is time to go racing for race 2 of the season, beginning a 4-race West Coast swing featuring here at Vegas, next race in Phoenix, Auto Club, and then Sonoma after that. Before we kick off the action though, it's time for some ones to watch. Kyle Larson starts from the pole position today. He's had some very strong runs in recent races, but has failed to capitalize. Josh Berry has always been really good here at Vegas across all of his Xfinity Series starts and races. He starts second today in the 4 car, just his second race in that car after replacing the now retired Kevin Harvick. Carson Hocevar starts high up in the field, the rookie in the 7 for Spire, showing that their Daytona run wasn't just a fluke by any means. Kyle Busch in the 8 starts right behind Carson. That 8 car has been mightily fast on these medium-sized ovals as we get ready now to roll off here today for 10 laps at Las Vegas. Kyle Larson will lead them to the green. That's RacerX Productions. He is alongside Nathan S. And as we head through the rest of the starting lineup, we have Mickey and Jeffy Show with Colin Cropley alongside him. Row number 3 is the Sergio Show and Nikolai. And in row 4, we have Cubs Stero 9 and Elliott Fan 9. Lots of 9s in row 4. Dylan Hardy is alongside CS Productions in row 5, and Gianna Rode the Wall makes up row 6 alongside Sports and Gaming Central. Row 7 is Cooper Snyder and Game Bros 27, and in row number 8 we have the SMCS Racing Network and NASCAR and Dogs. Row number 9, behind them we have Super NASCAR Fan 48 and Super Mario David 124, L-Dog 48 Gaming, and Timothy Tacos make up row number 10. Nil 83 is alongside Soap in row 11, and Doorman and Ozone Productions make up row number 12. Row 13, behind them we have Chase the Row Racer. He is alongside the NASCAR Toyota Cup Series. Row 14 is Tyler the Creator 2 and Renee Hernandez. Row 15 for today's race is NW 147 and Payne. Row 18, Tomato Can 142 and Duncan. Behind them we have ESMN and Rex Racing Network and Win 049 and RS Conover behind them. And rounding out today's field, it's the 42 car. That's the Dark Shadows guard. The Dark, I don't know how it's pronounced. The Dark something. I butchered that. Anyways, 10 laps. Kyle Larson is on pole, and this is the first 1.5 mile race of the season, the first non-super speedway of the season after the Daytona 500 last week. And as they come out of turn 4, the green flag is waving. Race 2 of the season is underway here at Vegas. They're trying that high line, gets pinched up into the wall. Here comes Hamlin. Round the outside, can't make it work though, and Kyle Larson will come out of turn 4 and from pole lead the opening lap. Josh Berry has dropped outside of the top 10 after that lap 1 incident with Hamlin but they still keep it green, and it looks like Barry's car is good, as now here goes Hamlin to the outside with Reddick trying to go to the inside. Here comes Hocevar, but Hamlin takes the lead. Some great battling up front here early, as now they both go up to the high side. Hamlin and Larson do. Larson with a run into turns 3 and 4, going to try to top. Hamlin down to the bottom. Larson gets alongside of him, and Larson will lead the lap at the line as we're on the lap 4 now. Quick race here at Vegas as Hamlin slides up the track just a slight bit from that dirty air from the 5. And now through 3 and 4, Hamlin a slightly wider line, trying to get out of that dirty air. Doesn't really close, but he doesn't lose as much either, as here comes Reddick to the inside, and there's contact, and Denny Hamlin up into the wall, bringing out the first caution of this afternoon. Hamlin was running in that second position. Some light contact with the wall, I think, on the 11 there. That's probably actually what kept him straight, to be completely honest. But that 11, still up towards the front, still going to score points here at the halfway break, which goes to Larson. So not a complete loss for the 11, as they all head on to pit road now, led by Larson and Reddick. Kyle Busch is in that 3-Chi number 8 for Richard Childress Racing. 4 tires and fuel for the 8 to make it to the end of this race. Same can be said for Tyler Reddick. Just a bit tight right now for the 45. He'll be making a small adjustment to try to get that car to his liking. And of course, race leader Kyle Larson saying he's also just a slight bit tight, but he'll be away with 4 tires and an adjustment and fuel. Larson wins the race off of pit road over Carson Hocevar. And now we could look at what happened. Reddick had a huge jump there to the inside, and then contact? I don't think there was. If there was, it was very little, but it sent Hamlin around and brings out the first caution of the day as we get ready to restart. We'll have 4 laps to go on the restart. Green flag back in the air at Vegas. And as they enter turn 1, Hocevar almost being swarmed back there as Larson gets out to a good lead headed down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. Pulling away as here comes Kyle Busch sliding up the track, and they're in the wall. Hocevar and Busch collide. Could that leave damage on any of those second and third place cars? As now Hocevar drops back a little bit after losing his momentum. Here comes Hamlin and Reddick back into the picture. Kyle Busch still holding on to that second spot. Here comes Tyler Reddick on the outside. Larson's already out to a lead of over 1.5 seconds on these guys as they battle now 3 wide onto the back straightaway. Hamlin can't keep alongside, and Reddick takes second away. Kyle Busch going to slot in behind. Here comes Hamlin down the bottom. Remember, Hamlin and Reddick caused that contact earlier. That caused the 11 to go around. And now here comes Kyle Busch back to the bottom, though. But it's Kyle Larson up at the front who's going to take the win here at Las Vegas and take the points lead as well. Kyle Larson wins this race. Kyle Busch ends up coming in second. And it's a mad dash for the rest of the top 10 behind them and the rest of the field, really. What a crazy race that was. Here are your results. Kyle Larson picking up the win. Kyle Busch in second. That's Denny Hamlin finishing third. Tyler Reddick fourth after all that. Noah Gragson climbs to fifth in the 48. And the 54 of Ty Gibbs, sixth. Carson Hocevar in seventh. Josh Berry recovered only to 8th after that lap 1 near crash. 9th is Josh Bilicki, and 10th is Ryan Blaney. How about that for Spire, though? 2 races into the season, and so far, between their 2 drivers, 4 top 10s as a team. I mean, they are definitely a team now to be reckoned with here, week in and week out, it seems, early on in the season. After Bilicki and Hocevar both finishing top 4, with Bilicki winning the 500 last time out, and now here today, top 9 for both cars on the team. There are the rest of your results here today. You can look for your favorite driver or the person you signed up for. And overall, I mean, not much to say. I mean, battle for the lead wasn't too interesting there at the end. Well, probably because there was none. But, I mean, the battle for second was something else. Looked more like an F1 race. Here are the points. Kyle Larson takes it over. Tyler Reddick up in the second from Josh Bilicki, now down to third. Larson already to 200 points in just 2 races. That's what happens when you hand out 100 for winning, and then 5 for each lap you led, and then 30 for the most laps led. You get a lot of points, and it really emphasizes being dominant and winning these races. Because, I mean, look what it does to you. Kyle Larson was one of the first cars out in the Daytona 500, hardly scored any points, and now he's the points leader just 1 race later. Here are the rest of the points through 30. Shane Van Gisbergen down in 30th, obviously crashed out at Daytona like most of the people, but in that first big one. So he was relatively early and finished towards the back. Didn't do too great today, but obviously it's a second race in the series. Well, third, so a lot of time to recover. Next time will be in Phoenix, Arizona at the 1 mile, whatever shaped racetrack that is. Hope you all enjoyed this one and tune in for that race, because I'm sure it'll be quite a wild one with how restarts usually go there. Probably will get some 8 wide racing. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and hope to see you all next time.